Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Practice. I'm your host, Nathan Moore, songwriter, wooden nickel maker, all the things, all the things. All right.
Myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. My tongue, every atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here, of parents born here, from parents the same, and their parents the same. I, now 37 years old, in perfect health, begin hoping to cease not till death. Creeds and schools in abeyance, retiring back a while, sufficed at what they are, but never forgotten. I harbour for good or bad. I permit to speak at every hazard. Nature without check, with original energy. Houses and rooms are full of perfumes. The shelves are crowded with perfumes. I read the fragrance myself, and know it and like it. The distillation would intoxicate me also, but I shall not let it. The atmosphere is not a perfume. It has no taste of the distillation. It is odorless. It is for my mouth forever. I am in love with it. I will go to the bank by the wood and become undisguised and naked. I am mad for it to be in contact with me. The smoke of my own breath echoes, ripples, buzzed whispers, love root, silk thread, crotch and vine, my respiration and inspiration, the beating of my heart, the passing of blood and air through my lungs, the sniff of green leaves and dry leaves, and of the shore and dark-coloured sea rocks, and the hay in the barn, the sound of the belched words of my voice, words loose to the eddies of the wind, a few light kisses, a few embraces, a reaching around of arms, the play of shine and shade on the trees as the supple boughs wag, the delight alone, or in the rush of the streets, or along the fields and hillsides, the feeling of health, the full noon trill, the song of me rising from bed and meeting the sun. Have you reckoned 1,000 acres of much? Have you reckoned the earth much? Have you practiced so long to learn to read? Have you felt so proud to get at the meaning of poems? Stop this day and night with me, and you shall possess the origin of all poems. You shall possess the good of the earth and sun. There are millions of suns left. You shall no longer take things second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead, nor feed on the spectres in books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides, and filter them from yourself.
Yeah. Oh, I should go right into Whitman's Leaves, shouldn't I? I was going to go right into Come Over, but I feel like... why not? I want you to read my mind, to see the trees and not be blind. Don't want to leave you far behind as I walk off on down the line. Oh, this world is make-believe. There's angels hiding in the trees. There's demons selling apple cider, and I'm raking Whitman's leaves. And all through the valley and all across the nation and all the way to heaven on a rail. And by the smell the flowers, and by the song the birds, and the stars on a clear night never fail. Oh, I've seen the world, the bitter world, the sweet world, the glory world, and to this day I'm still not sure which one is right. Outside my door I've lost my way in mad meadows. I've seen love laugh on tippy toes in photographs. I've seen repose and the emperor without any clothes, and all the drills are banging and all the bells are clanging, and all the sky's hanging from a hook. And it's like I'm in a painting, in a scene, in a movie, being watched by somebody in a book. Still and still be free. I think I always will be me. I'm not what I believe, I'm whatever believes in me. And faith is what we have in science, fate is what we have in store. I've ridden on the backs of giants. What a way to see the world. My head knows all the questions, my heart knows all the answers. They each speak a different tongue. It's like building bridges, from the music to the dancers, from the morning to the setting sun. Yeah. All right, the request lines are open. Have at it. Give me my marching orders while you do that. Wherever you're watching, you can do that simply following that code right there. And I'm going to play Come Over while you guys are filling up my set list. Oh, the window's not open. Goodness. I forgot to do the saying too. All right, it's all coming together. Baby steps. There you go. The way you say things, the things you do, that sound you make, the way you move. I reckon I'll be begging in a day or two for you to come over. We can watch a movie on the floor. We can order things, they will bring them to the door. Always something, sometimes nothing, never bored when you come over. Hey, on the way, could you pick me up a pack? Cover me and I will get you back. When you top and smoke and smile when you come over. Hey, on the way, could you pick me up a pack? Cover me and I will get you back. When you come over, when you come over. Oh, was I on the wrong camera? It's not a terrible shot when I do that. But did I do that or did it not change from over there? What camera were you just seeing? Pickle King. Just the butt. So Scott Dam, is it did the stream work? Oh, you're not in there anymore, so I'm guessing it didn't work to live stream in the voice channel on our Discord server. Good try though. Good try. Oh yeah. You're like, he's way over there. He's 2,000 miles away. Oh, it's so perfect. All right, let's see what you got so far. Let's look at my set list. I know I got a lot of work to do. You got this. Whitman's Leaves. All right. Soldier's Song. Bottomless Boat. Interesting. Traveling On. Why isn't that hyperlinked? That's definitely... Oh, there it goes. What happened there? I'm confused. Clutches hyperlinked, but... Uh-oh. Progaf, what did you do? What did you do to the Discord, sir? What did you do to Percy? Did you hide his ball? Come on, kids. Ooh, 2 requests for You Got This. Let's roll with that idea. Here's hoping they can reach us, you know, life's finest teachers, the ones to show us how to do what must be done. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly, the nuts and bolts of flying to the sun. But who can show us where to look? How will we know what must be done? I know it's written in a million books, but we can't read every one. Some say God has a plan for every woman, child, and man, of all the things to think that might be true. I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. I can't play piano, can you? But who can show us what it meant when first a string tied to a bow? How do we find our instrument? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? sort of prayer to get up and go out there, to know your feet can find a sacred path. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. Once you're on it, you ain't ever looking back. I have no idea how it works from where we get our gifts, but each of us, I am sure, is something nobody else is. You got this. 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 Percy. Yeah. All right. Guess we can get back in order now. You got this? Check. Whitman's Leaves. Check. Soldier Song. Let's see. Squigs, good to see you. Alright, soldier, rock and roll. Can't win the war just sitting. He's off on another tour. No one believes in the mission, and in writing to his worried wife, he tells her not to worry. Another day in a life can't be in any hurry. And they say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off, they say. Hard to say anymore. For a while I managed, as one by one every word became a different language, written on a different world. All together started with a solemn vow. And now it's sometimes never. They say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off, they say. They say. Sometimes when it's perfect outside, don't it still seem like anything's possible? Maybe the moon is full or the light's just right, but it seems like the sun might just rise on a new world. People seeing things in a little different way. I mean, what's to stop us? Then again, you know what they say. They say, good morning, wake up. Yeah, they say, you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say, 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 they say. I didn't know how to end it because I didn't want to leave the song. You ever have that happen? Great request. Nice. You guys are crushing. Bottomless Boat. Can I do it without looking? That'll be the test. How far have we come in this practice? Oh, you can go on Discord and hit % timestamp or TS for short. Type in Bottomless Boat, and Percy will bring you back every performance I've done of this song since we started the daily practice, which it probably isn't that many. Let's see how many it is. % TS, Bottomless Boat. 3 times I've done it. And I guarantee if you go back to this first one, I couldn't remember it at all. Not only did I not know the words, but didn't know the chords. And I'm not saying I do now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I do now, but I'm going to try. Let's see what happens. A witchy spell is washing over the cabins. Wise wonders filling the rooms. The gates are open, some are rabid. It's all popping at the balloon animal zoo. All we really know is we're breaking. I wonder what we're breaking into. If it wasn't flying, it wouldn't float. That's just sinking in on this bottomless boat. From the morning, leaping the wake, Neptune wide-eyed on dolphin skis. Now the moon's stuck on a lollipop steak, and the still walker's weak in the knees. Piano's laughing, can't stop laughing as Holly tickles those ivories. If it wasn't flying, it wouldn't float. That's just sinking in on this bottomless boat. Drums bombastic rain down on the beats. The sun's a still shot from a gun. A new sheriff named Joy is patrolling the streets. Now sorrow's in disguise on the run. And the weight of the world is light as a feather, while one thought weighs a ton. If it wasn't flying, it wouldn't float. That's just sinking in on this bottomless boat. If it wasn't flying, it wouldn't float. That's just sinking in on this bottomless boat. Woo! God, that was fun. I wonder if the capo was the right call in the first place. I think I wrote that on ukulele. I'm pretty sure I did. I guess that's easier. Sorry. Fun request. You guys are crushing. A part of me is over that my little over here. You might be able to see it better on this camera. On the workbench is my wooden nickel making factory, and I found out I can make about I don't know, 4 an hour, something like that. But man, I'm so psyched about it. These things are sweet. And thanks to our awesome Discord server, I learned so much and get so many new ideas. And I was torn about where to send the QR code to. But I bet even if you freeze this frame on YouTube, it'll work. Look, it's got my logo in it. But if you could hold your camera up right now. And the cool thing is that the first few I made just took you directly to the YouTube channel. And I feel like that's the move. That's where I want people to go. But then the idea was, well, what if you want to change it later? What if you want it to go somewhere else? So right now, this is sending you to my nathanmooresongs.com lyric book /QR. And that page is redirected to the YouTube, so I can, in the future, change where it redirects you to. And I'm still looking into some of Jonah's ideas about how we could make some of them a golden ticket. Catherine and I were watching the Olympics, and now I just take my little wooden nickel laser engraver wherever I go because it takes so long to do it. So it's just beside me. So we're watching the Olympics, and I'm sticking my little things in there and hitting the app on my phone and cranking these puppies out. We almost have 20 of them now. We are rich. Now, anybody that wants these, I'm going to send them to you. And you're going to go out and either give them to people in the real world, which is a fine move. Any songwriters, any song lovers, anybody with gigantic ears. Just go looking for people with huge ears. We don't see auras, we see ears around here. And you can give them one, or you can just Catherine and Christiana today just left one in a coffee shop somewhere. During the Olympics, I had the idea. I was like, is this too cruel to write on the QR side, "You win"? You win. And she's like, well, what do they win? I'm like, they have Nathan Moore songs in their life now. That's a little much, right? That's a little cruel. You win. But a part of me wants to write that on there. You win. But it would be fun to turn 1 or 2 or 10 of them into some kind of golden ticket one way or another. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I'd love to find out. Traveling on. Let's do this. We should let Percy flip a coin. And heads, I play it on piano. Tails, I play it on nylon. Something like that. If it stays up on its side, if the coin stays on its side, I have to play clarinet. Flip, there you go, flip. What was it? Would you believe it stayed up on its side? Oh, Percy. I really wish I could play clarinet and another instrument at the same time. I'd much rather have a clarinet in this holder. I need an instrument I can play with my feet, I guess. Man, you guys, I keep on looking down at the chat and I just see LOL and then somebody's name. And I'm like, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh my God. But if I get caught up, then we'll be out of time. I just love that you're having fun out there. It's a beautiful thing to see. Tossed a penny, watched it roll, said heads, I'm heading to New Mexico. Tails, I'm staying right here where I sit. Now would you believe me if I lied and said it stayed up on its side? So I hitched a ride to a place I never left. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm driving away from my tolling bell, and the hope alone seems to make me fit. Well, on my guitar I sit and strum, 'cause when a song comes along, it's like seeing something no one's gonna believe. But I've been drunk enough to boast a divine purpose for this coast to coast, but most of the time it's just enough to leave. That traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Now I'm sober and humble, but still I strum, 'cause when a song comes along, I find faith in things I simply can't conceive. See, I'm like Sid Hartha, like a fisherman. I need something rolling by when I make my stand. I'm just a man using his hands to pray. Now when joy drops by or whatever's sweet, don't you beg her to stay like you never did meet, and not want to return to where she swept you away. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm ringing my own tolling bell. And I'm not alone, I'm not alright, I'm not afraid. Fun. Nice one. Rolling home. Gosh, do I go through the effort to spider capo? I think I do not. I can't believe all I've seen is over. I can't believe how beautiful it's been so far, so far. I rode the road, New York to San Francisco. Took 10 years to make it to the Shenandoah. Quite a few cars. Quite a few cars. Now I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. Now I can't wait to hear whether Joe won or lost in Luray. Oh, I'd be there, but there's a party just down the way. Tonight I feel like playing. Tonight I feel like playing. Oh, and Daniel's gonna be there, that's such a good feeling. I bet Dad's laughter is gonna shake the ceiling. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm driving to the radio and dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home. But I'm pretty sure I'm bound to miss the highway. No one around here could ever know how good I was at that. But I'd miss them more. I'd miss them more. Who knows, I might have met a girl that wants to go somewhere. Well, now I could take her there. That's for sure, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. 'Cause I'm driving to the radio dancing with the rabbits on this stretch of country road. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home, rolling home. First time I ever tried the chorus on harmonica, except I'd loosened the harmonica when I pulled it away from my face just to give me a little bit of space. Could you just give us the room, please? Come on. This thing is ridiculous. I need a little button. I need a little foot tapper thing that just makes it go like an Iron Man. The Iron Man of the folk world. First step is to dream it. Second step is to hope someone brilliant out there runs with the great idea. Story of my life. All right. I'm starting to work up a little bit of a sweat. I love that. It feels good. Next, oh my gosh. I tried marching the other night and maybe decided that it's not a very good solo acoustic tune, but maybe I didn't try it enough. It would be an awesome invention, especially if I could just trigger it with my shoulder blades. That would be the ultimate move. I just go like this. There was a while back I thought that was the move. I get it right here where I can still move my head up and down like that. But then when the time comes to go like this, and I thought I'd finally cracked the code. I thought it was a breakthrough that was going to change everything and make my life so much easier, until in practice I realized really playing like this is an impediment to a nice relaxed rendition of the tune. It does not work in practice, but it works when you're just hanging out going, oh my God, that's the move. That's the move. Freedom, freedom. I can move my head. But the problem is, where it wants to be is right there, nice and tight. But then, look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on. I can't work with like this. I can't work with this. So then I'm like right here, and I do that sometimes, but it's pressed up against my chin. And it's not cool. But that's where it wants to be. If I move it just, but then it's not even just that much. Gives me a little bit of freedom. My beard's still heading it, but I can sort of dig into it, but it's just, there's no ideal solution except for moving it. But then, as I just realized, if you take it away from your face while you're singing, I know this is TMI for most people, but I gotta get this off my chest. I need to be unburdened. I need to let this go. If it's down here, I can just sing and have fun, and like, hey, we can high five, fist bump, whatever. Or cool. Then the solo comes up, or the break, and I go like that. But within those two moves, now it's loosened. There's a little tightener thing here. So it's possible that then I get in, now I just push it away from my face because I loosened the tightening by those two moves. It was just enough to loosen this tension. I don't know. Fellow troubadours, are we bonding right now? Are we bonding? Do you... Okay, back to work. Are you practicing down there? Yeah, I'm practicing. Doesn't sound like it. Sounds like you're complaining again. I'm not. All right. Tell you what. Let's see if we can try a different approach to marching, just before we throw it back to the bottom of the ocean. Now, not all songs on the bottom of the ocean, that's not a punishment. They just don't have a place in this boat, this troubadour boat. They have places in full band boats, picking sessions boats, porches, etc., arenas. There's plenty of songs I have that have to be played in the arena, but they don't necessarily have to be played on a stool, So, don't fret too much if songs get tossed back to the bottom of the ocean. Let's just slow it down for the troubadour version, see what happens. What if you discovered all your thinking didn't matter? Would that shatter too much, or would that be a relief? What if you did not need to believe? I'd love to hear you then, my friend, the things you'd never say again. The words you're spinning in the wind, they're all tied to soldiers marching. Whoa, whoa. Now what if you decided to reveal all that you're hiding, like Lady Godiva riding naked through the town? Then what if they beat you down? So you say you love my friend like it won't be said again, as if all the walls weren't creeping in and all the toms weren't peeping. Discovered all your thinking didn't matter? Would that shatter too much, or would that be a relief? What if you did not need to believe? I'd love to hear you then, my friend, the things you'd never say again. The words you're spinning in the wind, they're all tied to soldiers marching. Everybody. Whoa. Okay, that was fun. It wouldn't have been without the marching, though. I don't know. Oops. Safe. Chicken and rice, help wanted, and used to be a Ramblin Man. That might get us out of here. Nathan Moore edition kazoo pocket shirts. I like it. This shirt didn't have a pocket, so I tucked it into the just inside the shirt. That's the new move I figured out tonight. I'm gonna check my tuning here. It's been a minute. All right, any questions? I know some of you are wondering about the Nathan Moore cover song contest that is still on the books. It is definitely going to happen. I'm sort of waiting for summer to let go of some of its heat and introduce it as first signs of autumn, as a fall project. I don't want summer and fall I don't want to start it in summer and end it in fall. It's a little bit confusing, and we're still finding our feet with this endeavor and this whole new bouncing baby enterprise. And we only have like 19 wooden nickels so far, so I'm not exactly sure we can afford a songwriter Nathan Moore cover song contest. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, first of all, welcome to the show. I'm Nathan Moore. You're watching the Daily Practice Monday through Friday at midnight on the East Coast. That's 9 o'clock on the West Coast of America, but it is also like 8 in the morning and 7 a.m. in Greece, and 8 a.m. in Moscow, 9 a.m. in Dubai, 10 a.m. in Pakistan, 10:30 in India. They're actually in the same time zone. They just were mad at each other the day they decided what time it was. In Thailand, it's noon, lunch. It's lunch out there. I'll take some of that. And 1 p.m. in Beijing. It's 2 p.m. in Tokyo, 3 p.m. in Guam, 6 p.m. in American Samoa, and 7 p.m. in Honolulu. How about that? 7 o'clock out there in Hawaii. Fellow Americans living in a completely different world. Alaska time, it's 8 p.m. And then here we are, back home again. Think global, more local. I like it. Good morning, Greece. You're in charge of the silver lining. Yeah, those clouds are up to you. There's a sweet song somewhere when you're pining, just waiting until you're through. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. You can make everything happen for a reason. There's no tragedy that's not the way to go. That's why there's time, that's why there's seasons, and that's just how we roll on down the road. If you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. Don't be too hard on you. You're the one's gonna get you out of this. You must be all you need, count on it. Someday you will reminisce. And if you're determined, you can believe. And if you can believe, then you'll have faith. And if you have faith, then you can love. And if you can love, you'll be safe. I just started imagining all of you singing at the Carnegie Hall show when you're going to be my band from the audience with your instruments and everything, but vocally, I just could hear you all of a sudden. I was like, oh, and then I realized how much you guys are going to have to practice to be able to sound like you just did in my head. You guys are going to have to get it together. You think I'm hard on myself? Just wait. Chicken and rice. There's so many options I'm not exploring. Right before we went live, I started doing a version of Thank You Life because I was trying to figure out what I wasn't liking last night, and I played it with a pick all of a sudden, and it was a game changer. I was like, oh my god, it's a pick song, that's why. Because all of a sudden you can throw in little fills like that. I'll try this one with a pick just to see what it's like. Chicken and rice. Wait. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice on the stove. So nice to be home. Home. Bitter of feet, I'm not alone. It's not just me, I'm whole. And I ain't ever going out there again. Not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. Need more wood. Hey, we need more wood for the fire. Sure feels good to be home. Home. Coast to coast, day to night, it's all good, but there's no glass light. Home, home. And I ain't ever going out there again, not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. family and friends. No, I ain't ever going out there again. Not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. Freaking pick. Picks are fun. Picks are so fun. I'm sure I wrote that song with a pick. Unless I was playing banjo. But a pick can certainly change everything about a tune. Now, I haven't tried flippers, but I'm sure that's a revelation. Probably at least one of my tunes, the definitive version, is played with flippers. You could do a version of a... Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Seoul down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But that sounded stupid, but I bet it would sound awesome if I played it with flippers. Like, check out this song with a pick. It's hard. Trying too hard. It's funny how sometimes things are so hard that you try too hard, and then you'll never know how easy it's supposed to be. Standing in the middle of the five and dime, forgetting what I come in for. Sometimes I think I've lost my mind, but how can you really be sure? Everyone around me slowing down, I'm pushing my pedal to the floor and picking myself a wild Irish rose growing right here in the store. That bottle of wine's for $59 with tax. Oh man. I'm putting that on my list to play after the show. I want to spend way too long in each little moment because I feel like there's some really fun stuff happening there, but I'm getting too excited. That happens. I'm definitely going to play that as soon as I go off air. No, ProGaff, you're absolutely right. In fact, last night, I felt like risking it last night anyways, because I knew last night was a throwaway about halfway through, so it didn't really matter. I knew I wasn't going to leave it up. But I did get a copyright strike for that little home recording I had of me singing Dang Me last night on the stream. Dang me, better take a rope and hang me. I got an email from YouTube today saying shame. It was awkward. I was like, shame. They were following me around the house. I was like, what? Like all the way upstairs. Shame. Yeah. So I got in huge trouble for that little bit of dang me. They threatened to take a rope and hang me. All from the highest tree. Yep. True story. Oh my God. I rambled the last bit of sand we had. That is bad form. I'm so sorry. With the reverb on too. I'm sure that was fun. I'm sure that was a hoot. Wow, what a great practice session. Thank you so much for joining me, for egging me on, for creating the set list. Really enjoyed it. And look forward to tomorrow night. I'm already excited. As far as I know, Jabberjohn is on for tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 4 o'clock. Oh my God, I'm going to have to extrapolate ridiculous math to go through this for Jabberjohn. Here we go. In Japan, that would be, what's 2 minus 3? All right, never mind. I believe the last request I saw on the request list was perfect, though. Used to be a Ramblin Man. Whoever asked for that, here you go. Thank you all so much for joining me. See you tomorrow, I hope. This isn't an illness, it's no strange disease, it's just stillness against a maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. I ain't going, I'm hunkered down on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin Man. There's signs along the highway, and then there's signs along the highway. Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find your way. God, I love that living, that life. I swore I'd never stray. But I ain't going, no, I'm going to stay, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin' Man. When you don't know where you're going or how you're getting there, you just won't believe the magic that rises right out of thin air. And it's hard to find that in an old rocking chair. I ain't going, now I'm a really good stop for those that dare. And it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a Ramblin' Man. What a nice night. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Be silly, be honest, and always trust your cape. Bye.